Welcome to Binge Theory, I'm Crispin Glover, and this is a live reaction to the Justice League trailer. This one is titled Heroes. I don't know anything about it, it just dropped, so we're gonna see it together. And here we go. Lois. Is this a dream?
That is a yes.
What?
The ring.
The world remains in mourning after the death of Superman. Violence, acts of war, and terrorism are all on the rise.
I had a dream. It was the end of the world.
Invasion.
I think it's something more. Something darker.
We're asking people we don't know to risk their lives.
Strong man is strongest alone. You ever heard that?
That's not a saying. That's the opposite of what the saying is. Divided. We are not enough. The world needs Superman. I made him a promise. This is why I brought you together.
Ride ain't over yet.
My man.
Awesome. As a bat signal, that's your... Oh, sorry. That's your signal. That means we have to go now.
Yeah, that's what that means.
It's so cool.
All right, that's the new trailer, titled Heroes. The background music, obviously, that's David Bowie's Heroes. We Can Be Heroes, love that song. And I see they're going with a more vibrant palette. I don't know if they're trying to hone in on the success that the Marvel Universe has had. And, obviously they're fighting Steppenwolf, and there's a few little winks, when you see this trailer. Batman says this is something darker, obviously a reference to Darkseid, which is, I guess, an inside joke. I'll be honest, the trailer is good, but I'm just getting a lot of bad feelings based on what they're showing me. Not that it's not put together well, not that it doesn't look interesting, but I'm getting the feeling of a lot of posing. And Zack Snyder is, now this is not directed by Zack Snyder, if I'm correct. I think somebody else is directing it, but because he created the universal look of the DCU, they have this look, like a grainy, gritty, it used to be dark, but now they're going vibrant, but it still has that look, that aesthetic. And I get it, they're trying to adjust, which there's nothing wrong with that. if a trailer's not working, if a franchise is not working, you need to make corrective actions to put that on the right path. But it doesn't really look like they're learning their lesson. It looks like they're just adjusting the same old issues that they had before. For example, everything seems to be did you see that? Did you see that? You know, instead of just doing a good action sequence, they do one little bit of action, and then did you see that? Cyborg catches Aquaman in the air, and they all acknowledge, wow, did you see he just caught him? I get it. Catch him and keep going. You don't have to acknowledge everything that happens. Everything doesn't have to be a piffy one-liner. And I see that they're making the Flash, with the comic relief, which is cool because he's quick-witted, and I think that's going to play well. But I just see a lot of mugging for the camera. A lot of, the quote-unquote superhero landings and, the acknowledgement of what an amazing thing you just did. Where in the Marvel Universe, it's basically they're acting like they've done it before. You're like, yeah, we're fighting this ridiculous thing. Let's just keep going. Instead of, here's an action. Now, applause, please. That's my thoughts on it. But again, the sound was good. They had David Bowie in there with Heroes. The imagery is interesting, but I got a lot of bad feelings about what's going to be coming out. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say it's going to be bad, but based on this trailer, I'm going to give this one a 89, which is actually a pretty high because, again, it's some nice imagery. They had the parademons flying all over the place, which is cool. And, they bring them all together. Aquaman, Cyborg, Flash, Wonder Woman, Batman, and A Dream of Superman. I'm sorry, let me talk about that again. The sequence. It looked very obvious there was a dream sequence. And we all know they're bringing him back. And I get that they're trying to hold the reveal to the last minute, but who cares really? Let's just, it seems like they're struggling to find a solid footing and just tell a decent story. Everything seems to be a prelude to something else. But again, that's my score. Let me know what you think. Am I missing something? Is this going to be a great movie, or do you think it's going to be following in the footsteps of the other, let's just say, lackluster presentations of the DC Universe? And don't get me wrong, Wonder Woman was good. Wonder Woman is not fantastic. It was a good film, technically good, kind of wavered a little in the third act. But I think overall, the universe is still struggling to find its footing, like I said before. Leave your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.